There you go. Welcome into the 23 Moto podcast. I know what
Oh,
you're
bro.
thinking.
Why didn't you
Why are
tell me?
you?
I was looking straight up, dude.
I know
I
what
was
you're
like,
thinking. Why are you two not in
I
the same
know.
room? Why are you putting this out on a Thursday? All those questions are going to be answered by Robbie.
Yeah, maybe we are in the same house. Maybe I'm in the garage and you're just inside.
Maybe that might be actually the case. Who knows?
I'm just saying.
But,
Our life is
but,
crazy busy with my schedule and his schedule. And if we were going to do a podcast, this is how it was going to be. If we
yep,
wanted it to work, this is the only way it was going to work. So
yep.
we're going to make
If
it happen.
there's a will, there's a way.
That's right. It might be a short one today. It might not be an hour long, but any podcast podcast, especially the number one podcast in the world.
Number one podcast in the world still has to
You know
get
what
an
I mean?
episode out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna recap Motocross of Nations. Obviously, that was the biggest thing. And to peek behind the curtain, I'm gonna give the people peek behind the curtain. We've tried to record this earlier today. We tried getting this
We tried
episode out.
5 minutes of it and it just did not work, dude.
It was not working. I don't know exactly what happened. Wi-Fi signal. I don't know.
Wi-Fi didn't work. My laptop decided to not work, and then we did it from my phone, and my phone overheated within like
Yep.
2 minutes for some reason. It just didn't
Yep.
work, so we're over
Yeah.
it, dude.
It was bad. So yes,
fun.
we're gonna get this one out. But shout out Carita's Tires. If you guys
That's
need
right.
tires, wheels, suspension, anything like that, they have a shop in Ukaipa. They have a mobile service as well. Factory Effects Graphics, ETS Racing Fuel, Yoshimura Exhaust, Albeco Bags, Motosport.com. I already said ETS.
I'm just throwing the sticker out there, dude.
Lux on clamps.
Thanks.
It really just is a lot of people that have helped. Kind of a cool year. So
Yeah, I want to throw
yeah.
out race Kawasaki.
Yeah, shout out Kawasaki. Yep,
Bro,
yep.
if
Big
you saw
sponsor of the program.
how muddy my bike was right now from the track.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a good thing. So, what'd you think of Nations?
I liked it. There's a few things that I liked. There's a few things I didn't like. I loved getting everybody together to race each other. I loved watching Kaida Wolf. I like watching the Coens. I loved watching my boy Tomac. I was kind of surprised a little bit that Jet dominated. Well, I was surprised and wasn't surprised that the Lawrence brothers dominated the way they did, but I also think I also thought they were going to get some kind of I thought they were going to get a run for their money by the MXGP guys, and I just didn't really see it happen.
Didn't happen at all.
You know,
like anybody that's not named Lawrence is not going to beat the other Lawrence.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
hey, what did their 250 guy get?
Webb? I don't know. Let me check real quick. Where did Webb finish? I know one of the rounds or one of the things he crashed overall MX2. Webster, not Webb. Webster.
Yeah, Webster.
He got 5th overall in the MX2 class.
Okay.
So he finished 15th, 13th. So
not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
He finished 15th and 13th.
So, but you got to remember is even though they finished 15th, 13th, that's still in the open, right? So they're still racing the other bikes.
Correct.
And like Kaida Wolf went 8-8, but he finished the first 250. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of weird, but like
okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yes,
You know,
the 250
like,
guys are racing 450 guys, stuff like that.
Yeah. So a couple things that surprised me. One is the Coonens. I did not think Lucas Coonan would do that well. Like I didn't think he would perform that well. Sasha Coonan was very good as well. Roman Favre, brake checking Jet Lawrence. You had Geyser running well, finishing fast, and which is his last race on a Honda. He's going to Yamaha next year. And I mean, I think I asked you this earlier, so you know who my biggest surprise is, but I'm super surprised with how well Justin Cooper did on a 250.
Yeah.
And I'm super surprised with how well RJ Hampshire did on such a short notice. It's not easy doing what he's doing. And then you have Joe Shimoda, who probably performed the best out of everybody, in my opinion.
He did really good. Really good.
Like he was not supposed to finish that high on a 450. He faded at the end in the second moto. He was extremely impressive to me.
Yeah, but he he faded due to what, like fatigue, being tired
Yeah, I think. I
from
mean, just
riding the
after
450.
had to have been. You know what I mean?
From that and running all those rounds that you just did all year long, I'm sure you're exhausted, dude. And then
Yeah.
jumping on a
Like,
450 at Ironman and trying to race everybody,
yeah.
it's got to be tiring.
Yeah. And I think I had an idea of, you know how they do the Triple Crown thing?
Yeah,
They need to figure out a Triple Crown or some type of like 3 or 4 race series that the MXGPs and the pro motocross guys race.
that'd
Like
be sick.
if you want
That'd
to
be
make
sick.
Supercross, motocross worldwide, right? That's like their
Yeah.
goal is you could have 4 rounds where 2 of them are in the States, 2 of them are overseas, and one of them's a Supercross round, one of them's a motocross round in each country, right? Or
That
each
would
Europe.
that would be cool.
It's like, okay, let's see there. Those guys would get smoked in Supercross. That would be the hard part
Oh yeah.
is they don't ride Supercross. They don't grow up riding Supercross. So
Yeah.
it would be a lot harder. But then if you race the European guys on their tracks in their backyard, maybe it fixes. I don't know. You know what I
I don't
mean?
know. Well, so speaking of MXGP guys racing Supercross, I heard today, which I don't know if this has been out already or not, that Coons are probably going to line up for A1.
No, I don't know about A1. I
That's what
know
I
that
heard.
they want to. I know that they want to race outdoors next year, but
But they want to
I
race
haven't
Supercross too.
I haven't heard that.
I heard that from a pretty reliable source named Gypsy
It
Tales.
might it might be true. That it
I'm just
could be
saying.
true.
I
Yeah.
heard that he said that. I don't know when he put that video out, if it was today or yesterday or not, but I was listening to it. And he said that the Coons they want to come over here and race, and there's a good chance that they're going to line up for
They
the
do
West
wanna
Coast,
race.
is what he
Yeah,
said.
they do wanna race. I
So
don't think any of those guys will do well at Supercross.
I don't think so really either. Well, I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
championships.
yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? So you can't base it off Prado, but look at what Vial did.
I know.
But Prado didn't do that bad in Supercross either, though.
Yeah, and then he got hurt.
So I'm just saying that would be cool to see them line up at A1 to race Supercross. If they just did the whole series, all through Supercross and then all outdoors, that'd be sick.
I'm for it. I'm
Mhm.
100% if they said I would be happy for it. I do know uh I talked to Prado today,
Oh,
him and he's very all I can say is he's very excited for the future.
yeah.
Whatever that means is whatever that means, right? But
You want to know my thoughts on that real quick? Because honestly, I have not talked to you about Prado one at all. Right? That's the first time I'm hearing that you said that.
today,
Yes.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't you haven't told me that at all. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
He's still got his deal with Monster, right? They paid him a lot of money. They got a lot of promotion and everything out there for him, all that stuff. They want him to pay back the money, right? But he also wants to ride a KTM. Where could he go that he could have Monster still and ride a KTM?
Are you thinking the Tether thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
He could be there with Justin Hill.
Yeah, see, I don't think it from everything I'm seeing, I know Pulp put out or Mathis put out a thing saying that that's out.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think that that one's going to be in. Where what's really interesting is I started seeing a lot of reports around saying that there's a possibility he won't have an energy drink sponsor and he won't have Fox.
If he
So
goes to Red Bull, or I mean,
correct.
so if he goes
No,
to factory KTM,
he has some about his Fox deal and Cowie being tied together and like stuff like that. Apparently,
so okay, so you go to factory KTM, but you don't do Red Bull and you don't have your Fox deal.
I think
So
that
what
dude's
gear
going
company?
all
Where would
in.
he go? Alpine Stars?
I have no idea. I don't know.
I'm
Whoever
saying
wants to sign him.
I like it. He's literally throwing himself out there saying like, give me the shot. I don't have to have this. I don't have to have that. I just want the ride on the bike that I want to ride.
Yeah,
I mean, it kind of says a lot.
yeah, I know. So Yeah, I don't know. On the Motocross of Nations things, of course, I would love to have seen USA do better, but I feel like that was the absolute best that they could do. If Justin Cooper, you and I talked about it earlier, if Justin Cooper had more than a week on the bike, to prepare, the dude just came off 31 rounds of racing.
Yeah,
If he had a little bit more time, I think he would have done better. I think Deegan being hurt and where Justin Cooper finished, I think would have been identical.
yeah.
Deegan being healthy, I think he would have won
Would have been
MX2.
different. Would have been
Yeah,
different.
I think
Yeah.
he would have won MX2, and then, but I don't. That still wouldn't have changed the results. Um,
Here's the
and
thing.
then
Here's the thing. Right. USA got second. Australia got first. Right. We lost to the people that we're losing to every weekend. So in a way, it was still kind of like USA got first.
yeah, okay. But if you think about it, all of the people that that finished super high, besides the Coonins, are all MX or pro motocross riders.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I
That's what
mean?
I'm
So
saying.
they're not.
So
Yeah.
so technically, it wasn't like France beat us. You know what I mean? It was the Lawrence brothers
Yeah.
smoked us like they keep continue doing every freaking weekend.
Yeah, dude, they're so good.
You know,
I don't think anybody's ever gonna beat Jet until he's ready to be beat. Like
you,
that
you know,
that dude's just an absolute freak.
you know who blew my mind though was Roxon.
Yeah, Roxon did really well.
He did very
Just
well. The first
re-signed.
race that he did,
Yeah.
signed with Suzuki. Speaking of Suzuki, who's going
Hold
there?
on, don't jump there. Don't jump there yet. We'll get there. I do want to talk about that.
All right.
Um, but he did really well. I mean, a lot of those guys, I really want to see them on a more. Are you drinking energy drink right now?
It's a green tea.
Homie, that still has caffeine in it.
Bro, we started this and I was thirsty and I wasn't gonna be like, hey, let me go get some water real quick.
Okay.
And I
All right.
I
Weird.
got I got thanks to you and our boy Foldiger. I always say
Emma
I
Foldinger.
butcher it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Foldiger. I got cases on cases of monsters right here.
There you go. They're not part of the program, but they're part of the program.
Part of the
Number
equipment.
one,
Well,
number one podcast in the world.
dude, until I get a monster fridge right here, then they're not part of the program. Once I get a monster
That's
fridge, I'll shout them out all day.
all right. There you go. Um, so I want to see more of those guys. I think RJ put in a Herculean performance. I loved what he
Yeah.
did and how he did it. I mean, the dude
He
came
showed a
in,
lot of
didn't
heart.
have to race. Yeah, a ton of heart. And everybody's like, what I said is that dude's either gonna crash or he's gonna go for the win or crash, right?
And he
Like
did.
there's no in between. And that's how it should have been. When you're
Yeah.
going against you're either I get that there's money to it and there's safety and all that stuff. I get it. But Jet Lawrence is going to beat you no matter what you do. You might as well push as hard as you possibly can
Yeah.
and try and win. And if you go down, I get it, but at least you tried. You know what I
Or
mean?
get a solid second.
Yeah, like it's hard. It's got to be so demoralizing riding up against that guy, dude. Like
Seriously. At some of the points in the race, he was literally going down the straights doing a wheelie.
I know, he's so good. Yeah, it's wild. Yeah.
The guy's a freak of
So
nature. He is so freaking good, and he's only going to get better. That's the
I
thing.
know.
He can't
I
get
know.
worse right now. He can only
And
go up for at least for the next couple years. He can only actually get better.
yep.
Next year, he's going to be better than he was this year. At least I personally think.
Yeah, I think he'll get better. I think Hunter will improve. I think who knows what Chase looks like on a Cowie. I think the next podcast we do should just be a full silly season podcast and talk about
I'm down.
Tomac, talk
I'm
about
down.
uh
Next
Ru-
weekend.
uh yeah, Chase Sexton, who else is switching? Uh Maybe even the
Anderson.
Coonins if we're talking. Well, Anderson already confirmed, so he's over.
Oh yeah, sorry, I
Uh
hear you saying.
I'm trying to think of who else on that's in the US.
Mumford.
Vial, Mumford. Well, it's not really
That's
as much of a
confirmed
silly
too.
season, but that's
Well, I know
confirmed.
it's not silly season, but we can still talk about it.
Yeah, but we could definitely talk about Tomac and Sexton. I think would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So Anderson signed with Suzuki.
Right where he started from.
I know it's kind of weird. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of
kind of
weird.
going first full circle, just like Roxon.
It looks way better than I thought it was going to.
It does, and I honestly think he'll end his career here.
Do you really?
I do on Suzuki. I think he will. Yeah.
Is it's one of those things where when you think about it, he did he no, he didn't win he won the championship on a Husky, but
Mm-hmm.
he did look
2017.
pretty good. He looked pretty good on the Suzuki. So I'm not like super bummed out that like that's where he's going. I don't feel like that's a step down. Um, I think he'll challenge for podiums, but I don't think he'll be a podium or I mean a winner. I don't think he'll be a race winner, but I think he'll challenge for wins.
Yeah, maybe not. I wonder if he kind of goes off some settings of Roxon that Roxon has.
Yeah, like he'll lead some races. He'll like be up front, but I think when he finishes all said and done, he's going to be a 3 to 5 type guy, like
Yeah.
finish third to fifth somewhere on there. Um,
I
like
saw
it,
I read somewhere today that someone put on there, they wrote a comment and was like, there's no way Anderson's kicking that bike over. Not happening. He's going to get his own guy to kick it every time.
oh yeah, somebody's going to come running in and kick it for him. That'd be kind of
Stalls on the
funny, actually.
track. Stalls on the track. His kicker guy just comes running through the track just to start it for him.
I just can't. I don't understand why Suzuki doesn't put a freaking electric start on this bike.
Do you know since Roxon, now they are putting a lot more effort and thought into that program now. So watch, I give it the next 2 years. Within the next 2 years, they will have what did they just do something? Why did it say that? They will have an electric start on there. Watch.
You got me worried. I thought you were going to blank out on my screen again.
I just
So,
phrased. No, I went like this and it said turn on reactions. Use hand gestures to send reactions.
oh, remember when it like the fireworks went off? It's all that stuff.
No, I remember that,
Yeah.
but I just don't know why. Like,
Oh,
no, it's not doing it. It's not doing
yeah.
it. Now it just looks stupid.
So it is October 8th, 2025, and
Yeah.
your prediction is by October 2027,
I think
there will be an electric start.
so. No, because they're okay. So they're going to release so maybe for their 2028 bike, right?
Okay.
So maybe for the 2028 bike, I'm sure because 2026 is already it's already here, right? So the
Yeah.
2027 bike, doubt it. Maybe, but 2028, I'm calling it. They're going to have electric start on that thing.
Okay. There you go. Where do you
They're
think
going to
he
have to.
finishes?
Who? Anderson?
Yeah.
Top tens, between fifth and 10th.
I could see that too. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
shocked by it. Yeah.
I think at some point he can get on the podium, but I don't think he's going to be a podium contender all the time. No.
Dude, what do you think about Deegan going to race World Supercross?
I think it's sick. I love it.
But it's only Argentina, so he's not racing all of them. He's racing the
that's right.
Argentina round.
And you see he commented somewhere, I wonder what bike I'm going to ride.
Oh, 450 or 250?
Yeah.
If I was him, I would ride the 450. He's only going for the one race.
That's what I'm saying. Why not, right?
Yeah, he's not going for a championship. Like, just run the 450 and have fun. You know what I
think
mean?
it's cool. I think World Supercross is cool. I like it. The more racing, the better for me because I'm a fan and I get to watch all of it. The more racing for the riders kind of sucks because they're living it, But
Yeah.
I like that he's going over there.
Right. I think this is a good sign for him racing Motocross of Nations next year. Because I know that he's getting a ton of money for World Supercross, but with him going over to a different country to race dirt bikes, I think opens up that door a little bit for him going
Yeah.
over and racing in different countries. I would love to see him. I think he'll get blocked again, but I would love to see him race in Australia and do World Supercross in Australia.
That's right.
I think that would be cool. Anytime that Deegan could get on a bike and race, it's going to be entertaining.
Yep. 100%.
And his deal with Fox kicks in November 1st. So the Fox deal will kick in November 1st.
Is that known?
I don't know. I mean, I know it.
Okay, but is that known by anybody else?
I don't know, maybe.
You might want to clip that.
No, I'm not clipping that. That's fine. Everybody knows he's switching gear companies. I just know November 1st it goes live. He's probably going to ride in it in a week or two, do an edit or something like that so that it's ready. And then November 1st, apparently it's dropping. So I don't know. There's no need to edit that. Everybody knows he's leaving. Like I've talked to all my guys. Like it's a known thing. It's
But
out
does
there.
everybody know where he's going?
The Fox. Oh yeah. People have
Or is
known
it
that
just,
for a while.
it was confirmed or it was just hearsay?
I'm 99.9% sure.
That it was hearsay?
Yeah, that it was hearsay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
100% sure that it was a rumor.
You think he'd
100%.
look good? He'd look good in Fox. I just hope he doesn't wear any of those onesies that Craig's wearing.
He's not, dude. Those get kind of gone away.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they're running the onesies anymore. Um, I think Fox will look good with him because Fox puts out custom kits for their riders.
Yeah.
So like Prado had great kits, Shimoda had great kits, Roxon had
Prado
great
had
kits.
Prado had killer kits, dude, all year.
Yeah, yeah. So I think Deegan will look really good in Fox. I am interested to see. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but I am interested to see if it's a helmet, goggles, and the gear. I would assume it would be. I would assume it would be all of it, but
Well, he
I
just
could
came
be
out with
wrong.
his own signature goggle, though.
Yeah, but that's like a money grab. Hey, give me, as many sales out of you as possible before you leave. You know what I mean?
Very possible, but so they cut that signature deal once he's gone.
Well, they're
You
not
can't
they're
sell
not
anymore.
yeah. No, they could still sell it if they wanted to. I mean, they have
Does
that
does he
agreement in
get
place.
does he get royalty still on it then?
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think that they would sell it. I think it was more like a limited edition type run. Um, and I think that it won't be an Alpine Stars goggle, right? Because he's going to be running Fox, so that's just not going
Right.
to happen. But I could see him running 100% Oakley, something along those lines.
Yeah.
And if he's still in a Bell helmet, because Fox owns Bell, so maybe they put him in a Bell helmet. If it's me and I'm writing that big ass check for Hayden Deegan, I'm going, hey, homie, you're in head to toe
We want you
Fox gear.
everything Fox. Yeah.
Yeah, everything. Everything. You're in
Understandable.
Fox underwear, you're in Fox undershirts, you're in Fox socks, you're in the foxhole, brother. You're in
Bro,
the foxhole.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, like
No,
you
I
ain't
agree.
wearing anything else.
Agreed. Depending on how much they're going to pay him, I'd want the same thing, head to toe Fox. Hey, we can
Yeah.
keep you with Bell. We want you in these goggles. We want you in this gear. We want you in these boots.
Yeah.
So
I do think that um I think that he's gonna look really good in Fox. I still don't think he rides a 450 at A1. I still am under the
I don't think
impression that
so
it's a
either.
250.
Yeah.
I think he'll finish out the 250 Supercross season, maybe race the 450 at Daytona, and then get straight into it in outdoors. And he's going to struggle at first, and then he'll find his footing. He'll challenge Jet a little bit, and then after that, I have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
agree.
excited for Hayden, like
No,
a
I
lot.
agree. I think he's going to finish out one more season in a 250 class and then go straight to outdoors on a 450, and then 2027 A1 he'll be on a 450.
Yep. So, which I'm excited
I
about.
think it's kind of smart in a way too, though.
I do too.
You know what I mean? Because all the racing he's going to be doing on the 250, if you were to race outdoors on a 250, you only give a limited time to jump into Supercross. So it's smart. Finish off, your 250 season on, there, and then jump on a 450 for outdoors, and then you have all that
Yeah.
time on the 450 from outdoors. So jump into Supercross after that.
Yeah. I do think it's interesting that he'll be under the 450 10. Like I actually think that's kind of cool. Like, I mean, it's going to
For
be
his
Justin
250?
Cooper. Yeah. So even at A1, he'll be under the Star Racing Yamaha 450 rig. So
Okay.
there's the 450 rig, there's the 450 rig, and the 250 rig. His bike will be a 250, but it will be with the 450s. So
Because
he'll
that's
be with,
because the 450 deal.
yeah. So it's his new deal is technically
Yeah.
part of that. And
Yeah.
so I think it's going to be kind of interesting. I'm here for it. He's going to be riding and needs advice from the guys that he's going to end up racing against and people that he's going to race with. Justin Cooper is a freaking dog, by the way.
Yeah,
That
he is.
dude, like to kind of go back to the Motocross of Nations, that dude went back on a 250, worked his ass off, rode like a dog, could have been out on a private jet somewhere with his wife in the Bahamas, who's freaking smoking rich, right? Like he doesn't need to do this stuff, dude. The guy could live the most cush life in the entire world.
Yeah,
And
he
he's
doesn't.
also a pro dirt bike rider. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's wild. It's super
Did,
wild to me.
did you see the post that she put out about? So me and my husband, we were going to fly. We decided that we should fly commercial, and then it was just like we got a layover or it got delayed or something. So it was just her driving up to her private jet and all that.
No,
You didn't see that? You got to go see it. I'm just
no,
like,
dude, that's
dude.
funny.
And then Justin Cooper's just on the plane, just like eating food, just smiling.
Dude, this guy's just living his freaking life, dude.
He
But
is,
like
dude.
straight up, guy's a straight up dog. Went out
Yeah,
there
he
on
is.
250s, held his own. So shout out Justin Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we'll do a off season kind of silly season podcast next week. And then I have some ideas to do some podcasts still, like lifestyle type podcasts, just you and me bullshitting,
100%.
stuff
100%.
like that. Because I
Absolutely.
think a lot of these ones are going to kind of go offline for a little bit, and we can still
No,
talk moto. You know what I mean?
no, we still do. It's still based off Moto. Plus, I'm shooting arena cross this weekend, so I'll have some stuff to talk about on the podcast.
There you go. You're gonna. Oh, dude, wait. Where's Vince? Is Vince Freeze riding a Stark in World Super? Yeah, yeah, World Supercross, not Arena Cross.
So I talked to Justin Starling and asked him, hey, so Justin Starling followed me. And so I hit him up. I'm like, hey, are you going to be at Arena Cross? And he says, and this was probably 2 weeks ago. He said, I don't know because of World Supercross. And since they pushed Arena Cross up a month, he goes, it kind of conflicts with everything that I planned already doing
Mm,
before I started Arena Cross. So he goes, I don't know. I'll let you know. And then he hit me back up and told me, yes, because now Arena Cross has adjusted their first race to their second race to accommodate for World Supercross so they could still get the riders in Arena Cross. So,
hmm. Well, I
yeah.
know Vince Freeze can't ride the Stark in Arena Cross. I don't
No,
think.
I think Ryan Brees is going to be there, though. Austin Politelli. There's going to be a bunch of freaking people there, though.
Well, it's in Huntington. I'd go if I could, but I can't.
It's at the Moto
Um,
Beach Classic show, too, dude. The whole event
yeah,
is huge.
yeah, that's right. So, is that it on the MXGP stuff? Yeah, or the
That's it
MXO
on
Nation stuff?
MXGP.
That's
Yeah,
it. All right,
MXGP. Yeah.
we'll end it here because I am flat out exhausted. It is 11:30 p.m. at night in
Hey, well, hold on.
Texas.
What do you think about Carson Mumford going over to AEO?
I'm happy about that. I think Mumford deserves an opportunity to kind of show what he could do. Before he got hurt, I
Yeah.
watched him snap his wrist at Fox
Oh,
like
man.
3 years ago or something like that. Bro, that was gnarly. He deserves an opportunity. I think AEO is a good team. I think that it's a good opportunity.
Yeah.
Uh, like those guys, Lux Turner and uh Bernard and like those dudes like have made some pretty good results for what their talent level is. So I think it's good. I love that you saw him at where you were yesterday, you know?
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah. So
Yeah.
okay, so might as well. So he came in with him. I think it was his wife. I think it's his wife or fiance or girlfriend, whatever.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of her on his stuff before, but he came in and I'm looking at him like, it's freaking Carson Mumford. But I'm like, he's wearing an AEO hat. I was like, maybe that isn't Carson Mumford because I don't think anything was announced yet that he was going to AEO.
He just rode the AEO at Paula yesterday.
So people saw him on it.
Hmm.
I'm assuming. Okay, so that's
Yeah.
how. So I asked him because I went up to him and I talked to him and I'm like, hey, introduced myself. It said, who I am with you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I asked him, how do you like the new bike and all that? And he goes, I rode it for the first time today. He goes, and I love it. It wasn't one of those because you get riders, they're always like, I rode the bike, I love it. It's just really good. Like you get that whole
Yeah.
PR press release comment, stuff like that. He was like, no, he goes, I freaking love the bike. It was really good. He goes, first day on it, I had fun.
Good.
So hopefully everything goes good. I think he deserves a really good ride. I did smoke him twice in bingo last night. Just want to let everybody know that I beat Carson
two-time
Mumford.
two-time bingo champion over
And
Carson Mumford.
let's not even throw in there that Bryn won over him as well. Bryn, youngest winner to win bingo at Pelter Winery.
Good job.
Yeah. I'm not even joking, dude.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy for him. I think it would be pretty good. So,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna get off of here,
All right.
and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know it's kind of a weird, quick one, but it's either we get one out like this. Sometimes they're gonna happen, right? There's
Yep.
sometimes they're gonna be not perfect, but they're out there,
Hey,
and
any content is better than no content.
that's right. That's right. So
Speaking of content, can I borrow
yeah,
your monitor
my monitor.
for your camera?
It won't work for yours.
Why?
You have to have a full rig set up for it.
Can I borrow your rig as well?
It won't work on your camera. It works on my R5. It doesn't work on my R8.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's set up for the R5. Like it's like a full rig for that specific camera.
That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. You could probably borrow my lens though if you want my lens.
Ooh.
We could talk about that. Yeah.
Yes.
So shout out, like I said at the very beginning, ETS Racing Fuel,
That's right.
Yoshimura Exhaust,
That's right.
Motorsport.com, Caritas Tires, Luxon Clamps, Albeco Bags. Dude, why you always got to do that? Monster's not part of the podcast, bro.
You never know, bro.
I-
You keep throwing this out there. They see it enough. They're like, you know what? Here's a check for $500,000 for you guys a year.
No, it's going to be 500 grand an episode because we're the #1 podcast in the world.
That's right. Screw you, Logan Paul.
So, yeah, get out of here.
Speaking of the Pauls, which we can put this on the next episode, but we'll just start out real quick. Did you see Axel Hodges was at Jake Paul's new?
Yeah, there's more and more
riding profile?
moto. There's more and more moto together.
Yeah.
Yep. I know.
So,
we're trying
we'll
to
talk
get
about that.
him on the pod. We're trying to get him on the pod.
Which
So-
not Axel, but I mean Axel would be sick too. But we're trying to get Jake Paul on the podcast.
Yeah, Axel doesn't really do interviews. He doesn't really like to.
It's all good.
Yeah. So, all right, we're out of here.
Shout out.
We'll catch you at the next one.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye, guys.